Sairam students, let's begin with the class 8 geography. Chapter 3, that is mineral and power resources. We are starting with the second part today. Let's go through the content. Introduction, types of minerals. This is what we have learned in our first presentation, right? Introduction and types of mineral. Just have a quick recap of what we have learned in our first session. We saw about that each see rocks on this earth have several materials that is called as minerals mixed in them, right? But these minerals are scattered throughout the earth's rocky crust. Then we saw the meaning of minerals, that is a naturally occurring substance that has a definite chemical composition that is called as a minerals. And we saw this also minerals are not evenly distributed over space, correct? Then we saw how minerals can be identified on the basis of their physical properties such as color, density, hardness, and chemical property. And chemical property was solubility, right? These are the properties through which we can identify the mineral. Then we saw the types of minerals. We saw on the types of minerals on the basis of composition. Minerals are classified mainly as metallic minerals and non-metallic minerals. In metallic minerals, we saw the metallic minerals contain metal in raw form, right? Again, metallic minerals was divided in two types, that is the ferrous and non-ferrous. Ferrous minerals are the minerals which contain iron, right? And non-ferrous mineral does not contain iron but may contain some other metal such as gold, silver, copper or lead. Then the meaning of non-metal minerals, non-metallic minerals do not contain metals, correct? After going through the types of minerals, we saw the extraction of minerals. We saw minerals can be extracted by mining, drilling, or quarrying, right? Then we saw mining was divided in two, that is the open cast mining and shaft mining. This is what we have learnt in our first session. Now we are going to begin with the next topic, that is distribution of minerals. Now children, in this session we are going to learn about the distribution of minerals all over the world as well as in India. Now here I have given you the images of igneous rocks, metamorphic rocks and sedimentary rocks. See, minerals occur in different types of rocks. Some are found in igneous rocks, some are found in metamorphic rocks, while others are found in sedimentary rocks. Generally, metallic minerals are found in igneous and metamorphic rock formations that form large plateaus. See, iron ore, here the examples have been given to you. Iron ore in North Sweden, copper and nickel deposits in Ontario, Canada, that is in Canada. Iron, nickel, chromides and platinum in South Africa are the examples of minerals that are found in igneous and metamorphic rocks. Then, sedimentary rock formations of plains and young fold mountains contain non-metallic minerals like limestone. Now, these limestone deposits of Caucasus region of France, manganese deposits of Georgia, and Ukraine phosphate beds of Algeria are some of the examples. Now, mineral fuels such as coal and petroleum are also found in the sedimentary strata. Now, children, we are going to learn distribution of minerals all over the world. Okay, but we will learn each and every continent separately now. Let's begin with here in this map. You can see the mineral map of the world. It's distribution of minerals all over the world. It has been given to you, but it's very difficult to understand like this. So we will go towards each and every continent separately and we will learn about it. Let's begin with Asia first. China and India have large iron ore deposits. The continent produces more than half of the world's tin. Now, China, Malaysia, and Indonesia are among the world's leading tin producers. China also leads in production of lead, antimony, and tungsten. And even Asia also has the deposits of manganese, bauxite, nickel, zinc, and copper. Children, if you want to learn each and everything, you can just zoom at that image and you can see that each and every place has been given. China, India, Malaysia, Indonesia, that has been given in this map. Here I told you in the beginning also, China and India have large iron ore deposits. Now the next continent that we'll be studying here is Europe. Now in this, Europe is the leading producer of iron ore in the world. Now the countries with large deposits of iron ore are Russia, Ukraine, Sweden and France. I'll repeat, I think you all are able to locate these countries very well. The countries with large deposits of iron ore in the Europe continent are Russia, Ukraine, Sweden and France. Mineral deposits of copper, lead, zinc, manganese and nickel are also found in Eastern Europe and European Russia. Then now the next continent that we'll be learning here is North America. But here you can see two images has been given to you. The mineral deposits in North America are located in three zones. First is the Canadian region north of the Great Lakes. Now let's understand it again. The mineral deposits in North America are located in three zones. The Canadian region north of the Great Lakes, the Appalachian region and the mountain ranges of the west. Now here iron ore, nickel, gold, uranium and copper are mined in the Canadian Shield region. Children, let me show you where is that Canadian Shield region. I hope you are able to see that very well, okay? Then coal in the Appalachian regions. Now look here, where is that? Yes, here it is. And then the next is Western Cordilleras. Then here see in the second image I have given you that Western Cordilleras have vast deposits of copper, lead, zinc, gold and silver. So this is what we have learnt about the distribution of minerals in North America. Now the next continent that we'll be learning here is South America. Brazil is the largest producer of high-grade iron ore in the world. Chile and Peru are leading producers of copper. I hope you can see that places very well in this. Brazil and Bolivia are among the world's largest producers of tin. Now even South America also has large deposits of gold, silver, zinc, chromium, manganese, bauxite, mica, platinum, asbestos and diamond. So these are the minerals that are found in South America. When mineral oil is found in Venezuela, Argentina, Chile, Peru and Colombia. I repeat, even mineral oil is found in Venezuela, Argentina, Chile, Peru and Colombia. Then the next continent we'll be learning here is Africa. Africa is rich in mineral resources. It is the world's largest producer of diamonds, gold and platinum. So South Africa, Zimbabwe and Zaire produce a large portion of the world's gold. So you may get the answer like that, which is the largest producer of diamonds. Okay, so you should remember that is Africa. Okay, the other minerals found in Africa are copper, iron ore, chromium, uranium, cobalt and bauxite. Even oil is found in Nigeria, Libya and Angola. I repeat here, the other minerals that are found in Africa are copper, iron ore, chromium, uranium, cobalt and bauxite. And what are they are the largest. Africa is the largest producer of diamonds, gold and platinum. And even oil is found in Nigeria, Libya and Angola. Now the next here is Australia. Now, Australia is the largest producer of bauxite in the world. It is the leading producer of gold, diamond, iron ore, tin and nickel. It is also rich in copper, lead, zinc and manganese. Now children, here you can see in the second image, the first image shows you the map of Australia, whereas the second image shows you two places here, Kalgoorlie and Coolgardie. These are the areas of Western Australia which have the largest deposits of gold. Now the next is Antarctica. The geology of Antarctica is sufficiently well known to predict the existence of a variety of mineral deposits, some probably large. Now here, significant size of children, here you can see, here this is given as Transantarctic Mountains, and one more is highlighted here is as Prince Charles Mountains. Now here the deposits of coals are found in Transantarctic Mountains and iron near the Prince Charles Mountains of East Antarctica is forecasted. So iron ore, gold, silver and oil are also present in commercial quantities. So children, I hope you saw both the places very well, Transantarctic Mountains as well as the Prince Charles Mountains. Now here I have given you the map, the world map, that is distribution, that shows you the distribution of iron, copper and bauxite. Now children, you can go through that images that I have given you, each and every continent separately I have given you, right? Then you can see the places that has been marked in this. These maps are given in your textbook also. That shows you the distribution of iron, copper and bauxite all over the world. So you can help yourself in locating the places very well. Now here one more map has been given to you, that is a world map that shows you the distribution of mineral, oil and coal. Similarly, as I told you for the previous one that was showing you the distribution of iron, bauxite, right? You can locate the places, each and every places according to the continent and the slides that I have given you. Then you can see the comparison here, which places are marked here in this map, and you can do the location marking of the locations very well. Okay, so these two maps are given in your textbook. You can go through that very well, as well as I have given you the maps of each and every continent separately so that you can understand it very clearly. Now here we are going to begin with next, that is the distribution of minerals in India. But children, in some textbooks this is there, whereas if we'll talk about the new textbooks, this topic is not there, distribution of minerals in India. But in the old books it is there. So not to worry, I have shared everything. I have given you the slides, what is there in the textbook related to that. So not to worry here. Now here one more map again, that is India's map has been given to you. The political map of India, that shows you the distribution of metallic minerals all over the country, that is in our India. Similarly, here one more map that shows you the distribution of minerals, non-metallic minerals all over our country, that is in India. Now let's go through each and every point. Distribution of minerals in India. Now first we'll begin with the mineral iron. Now India has deposits of high grade iron ore. The mineral is found mainly in Jharkhand, Orissa, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Goa, Maharashtra and Karnataka. Again, on the basis of this, on the basis of the maps that I have given you in the previous slides, you can mark the places that has been given. If someone has asked you to mark the places where you can see the distribution of minerals in India, where the iron is distributed, so you can mark it very well according to this. Then the next is bauxite. Now major bauxite producing areas are Jharkhand, Odisha, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, Maharashtra and Tamil Nadu. Now the next is mica. Mica deposits mainly occur in Jharkhand, Bihar, Andhra Pradesh and Rajasthan. When India is the largest producer and exporter of mica in the world. Then the next is copper. It is mainly produced in Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Jharkhand, Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh. Then the next is manganese. India's manganese deposits lie in Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Orissa, Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh. Then the next limestone. Major limestone producing states in India are Bihar, Jharkhand, Orissa, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Rajasthan, Gujarat and Tamil Nadu. Then even the gold is there in our country. Kolar in Karnataka has deposits of gold in India. These mines are among the deepest in the world, which makes mining of this ore a very expensive process. Then the salt. It is obtained from seas, lakes and rocks. India is one of the world's leading producers and exporters of salt. Children, the slides that I have shared with you in this distribution of minerals in India, that is there in some of the textbooks and that is not there in some of the textbooks. So I have given you whatever is there in that, and the states that has that. Here you can see the distribution of iron in our country: bauxite, mica, copper, manganese, limestone, gold and salt. Now here I have given you the images of minerals that you have learned in this chapter. That is the reason here that it has been labeled also. You can go through it very well. Tin, lead, antimony, tungsten, even copper, then zinc, nickel, manganese, bauxite, then mica. Then mica ore is also given to you. Then limestone, gold, platinum, chromium, silver, diamond, uranium. These are some of the metals, some of the minerals that images have been given to you so that you can understand it in a better way. So here today we have completed with our topic distribution of minerals. We saw the distribution of minerals all over the world also. We have seen each and every continent separately, and then why I have given you that continent wise, so that you will be able to locate the countries very well. And then we saw the distribution of minerals in our country India, right? And I told you not to worry, in some textbooks this is not there, but I have shared you that whatever is there in the textbook that has been given to you in the slides here, so you can just go through that. So in the next session we'll be dealing with the next topic, that is uses of minerals, and then conservation of minerals, and then power resources. Till then, go through the slides, take care, and try to do the marking of the map if it is possible for you.